Hello, everyone. Welcome to Messages for Lightworkers, episode 149. I'm Val, Dragonfly Crystals, with my beautiful co-host, Marina of Heart-Centered Tarot. Also, her website, Marina's heartcenteredtarot.com. Book readings. Go to YouTube, Heart-Centered Tarot, and like and subscribe. And do so as well to Dragonfly Crystals if you do wish to. And go to Dragonfly Crystals store. You can still sign up, folks, for the ever popular and wonderful psychic mediumship class taught by Allie and I. It starts tomorrow. No, you have time. It starts Saturday. I can get it. Saturday. I changed time. Saturday, and also meditation class on Saturday. It's a one-class deal. You learn to talk with your guides and angels. Boom, you are doing it in class. It is a real thing. Also, the same with psychic mediumship. So sign up for that if you can. And so welcome to our show, Messages for Lightworkers. And it's good to see everybody in the chat. We got Alice. Good to see you, Alice. And Bora, Janet. Rich Lean, I'll see you. And it's either psychic mediumship or meditation. Psychic mediumship.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you for that. And Ascending Universal Butterfly. Wow, that's a beautiful name. Yes. I haven't seen that before. And Lady Heather, good to see you. Annie's Gifts, nice to see you. Artist Liz and Charlie Sage, good to see you. Yes. Tapioca Thievery.
Hey, Carrie.
Blessings to all. Oh my gosh, all these names are so great. Anyway, thank you so much for being with us. And today I had a big box question come. Of course, they have been recently from the guides and angels for the topic. And it's about evolution. Why they wanted to focus on that is only their idea. But I had to scramble and research and pull some things together for it. But Marina really had some beautiful backstage. We were talking, and she had some beautiful components of that to talk about that really is about evolution. And so I'm going to turn it over to you, Marina, to share with us what you have, because they were great stories. Yeah, examples.
Perfect. And you know what? Because we know that a lot of this is channeled, I'm going to try to remember what it was that I said.
Yeah, as it goes in one ear and out the other, because we're just conduits.
Exactly. Exactly. So I do remember that this started sort of as a result of my getting together yesterday with a very dear friend of mine. We have been sort of on the same spiritual journey for the last number of years. So we started off, she was the one who invited me to the local tarot group that met once a week. And, we kind of grew from there. She was also one of the ones who initially said to me, "You're a medium." And I said, "Oh, no, I'm not. I'm a tarot reader."
Little did you know.
Yeah. So our conversation yesterday, and it always turns to the spiritual. And that was that she had given up readings for a while and was now going to get back into it. And she said what she realized when she kind of gave it up was that, well, her words were, "I realized that the way the humans taught me how to do mediumship wasn't working for me." And so I thought this is really interesting, because one of her questions to me was, "Do you ever strictly do mediumship readings?" And I said, "Well, yes and no. I always start off a reading with kind of a general, and let's see where it goes. So whatever comes in, I'm happy to go in that direction." And she said, okay, she said, yeah, it's kind of what I thought I needed to do. I just needed, kind of the validation or whatever. And so we were discussing how when you're doing these different tasks, these different things, that ultimately it comes down to having faith in your own abilities to say, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. It's like, okay, when you're learning how to read tarot, right? It's a good idea to flip through the book or through the guidebook, whatever, so that you have some sense of what each one of the cards means. But then ultimately, that you can put away that guidebook. You don't use it when you're doing a reading. It's there like a roadmap, but you rely on your own intuition in terms of the messages that you're getting from spirit. So, in this case, the 10 of Swords is, it's the end of the world, I'm going to faint, it's blah, blah, blah. Other times, it could be the end of a struggle that you have been dealing with. And it's like, okay, it's finally coming to an end, right? So it's open to interpretation. So in terms of that, having faith in your own abilities is a matter of not judging yourself by somebody else's standard. Like she said, the way the humans taught me how to read, right? Is having faith in your own abilities and knowing that whatever direction you're guided in is because that's a direction that you need to go in. That's where you need to be. So, we all learn certain things, but then we evolve into the things that are meant for us. And each one is going to have something different. So I had picked out the Mystical Sisters Tarot or Oracle deck, whatever. I haven't used this in quite some time, actually. And I thought, okay, this feels like the one that I need to get into, and it was absolutely perfect. So I start off with the coven. That's the gathering, the group. Excuse me, the women together. It's about converging. It's about purpose, about motives. This is, when as we gather, as we're sharing knowledge and so on with each other. I then got the Red Queen. And the Red Queen is, she's about caution, ambition. She's there kind of as a little bit of a warning, because, you can see her coming, right? She's very, very colorful and so on. And that gave me the impression that it's, we all share what we know with each other, but each one of us is on a different evolutionary path. Each one of us is, doing things that maybe someone else isn't doing the way that we're doing it, or not on the same level, or whatever your perception of that might be. And it's okay. Don't judge yourself by what someone else is doing. And, not only don't judge yourself, but don't judge others on where they are on their sort of path. And then the last one that I got was, and I think you pronounce this Cygnus. I think that's, Cygnus. Anyway, the message here is release and surrender. So release and surrender those expectations. Just say, you know what? This is the way that it is. I'm okay with it. It's non-judgmental. What is meant for me will come to me, and let it go. There's nothing else for you to hold on to. So that's kind of what I got. And it's very much related to evolution.
Yes, it definitely is. Any change or shift that we're going
Yes.
in the direction of expansion is definitely evolution and that
Oh, there-
process. And I know it's a big topic, and some of you were talking about it in the chat. And thank you, Marina. That was just wonderful. So, some of the ways that we look at evolution can be the scientific approach, which
Yes.
we know some of those, or human evolution, which is how humanity evolved physically, mentally, and socially from the caveman days to now.
Yeah.
And spiritual evolution, that evolution of consciousness and soul awareness, that we know we're more than just this physical body. Cosmic or universal evolution, which is the universal principle of expansion and growth, which that's what it is. There's only change, and change happens. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's going to expand you.
Exactly.
It's a universal truth and directive of the universe, kind of.
Absolutely.
So, and then personal evolution, which is really individual transformation and growth. And we all go through that. That's what we're doing right now, no matter how seemingly painful or whatever. Just know that when you get triggered or whatever's going on in your life, just smile at it and laugh at what you're bringing forward for yourself, because obviously those are areas that you're expanding in. So lean into it and really look at it. So in terms of the essence of spiritual evolution, there are phases you go through.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So awakening and remembering who you are, that's number one.
That's a big one.
There is usually some catalyst that brings us about in your life, whether that's getting divorced or, having a loved one pass away, or something's going to trigger. It can be a challenge or an inner calling. It can be an inner calling.
Mm-hmm.
Something that opens the veil, and the seeker begins to feel greater reality beyond the physical. There's synchronicities, energetic sensitivity, and intuitional insights or intuitive insights increase. And it really is about your awareness, curiosity, initiation, and remembrance. And that's one of the first things you start to feel when you say meditate or you go within, is you start to experience this different feeling about yourself and who you are and how you show up as an energetic form. And you get these connections from angels and guides, whether you realize it or not. You might just see purple colors, or you might see certain colors. It's energy forms coming to see you, but that's your perception at the time. So that's how it starts. And then there's the second, purification, which is clearing and healing. Because, you start to wake up and you realize, oh, those things I've been towing, those old past ideas, that's all luggage about who I am and how I show up. Yes. So as the light expands within everything that is misaligned, because you're growing in light, everything that is misaligned comes to the surface. This is where the shadow work or inner child healing occurs, and energetic release of all that old stuff. The alchemy of density into light. That's a natural thing. And some of those key things that'll happen are release, forgiveness, surrender, and transformation. Really key. This really is a good showing you what happens. And this cycle repeats itself. So you're going through this cycle, then you get to another level. Then you go through that cycle.
You evolve.
You evolve. So next is integration, which is balancing spirit and matter, which is when you've had a big experience.
Yes.
And you're really needing to anchor it in and make it a cellular part of you. The soul begins to anchor higher frequencies into the physical self. And this is what is happening to all of us now, basically. Daily life becomes the practice. Instead of my meditation is when I do half an hour or 45 minutes in my chair, My life is the meditation, and I'm in it right now. So embodying that peace, presence, and authenticity, one learns to walk between the worlds, and literally
Yes.
that is what Marina does. That's what I do. That's what we're doing. We're learning, we're walking in between the worlds, grounded and yet expanded. And that's what we're all doing. And the key words here are embodiment, grounding, authenticity, and discernment. And that authenticity, being outside of your ego self and seeing yourself as you are. And I mean, see yourself stripped down to
Yes.
the essential components of who you are without any kind of foldy roll that the ego can throw in is pretty essential to any of that. To real honestly see yourself. But once you do that, you're seeing everyone else as the beautiful light that they are. And so it lends itself well to experiencing unity. So the fourth component of this evolution is service, living as light. The soul evolves from self-focus to collective service. And that's what we do. We're reading for you. We're on YouTube expressing ourselves and sharing and with our community. We're not getting paid for it. We're doing service. And even when we offer our readings or whatever classes, there may be some nominal fee tied to it, but that is an exchange of energy.
Yes.
It is part of it. So this is our service. This is what we do. And daily life really, you realize your vibration is a contribution to the greater whole. So you're not just doing it for you. You're doing it for humanity. Service becomes joy through teaching, creating, healing, or simply being love in action. And the words are alignment, purpose, contribution, and unity. And there's only one more component to this evolutionary cycle, just 5 simple ones. They aren't simple when you're going through it, but this 5 things cycle and recycle through your life. It never stops because you're always evolving.
Exactly. Always learning, or you should be always learning.
Should be always learning and always curious and humble to realize that's what you're here for. Be hungry for the growth. Be hungry for the experience. And be stripped bare of the ego so that you can see everything as the truth it is. So you can be that inner child that experiences everything with crystal clarity. So that 5th thing is ascension, embodiment of divine consciousness. And this is where we're all headed. That anointing of that Christ consciousness or Buddha consciousness, unity consciousness within every one of us is us. Waking up to that. We already are that. We're just we're realizing it. So not as an escape from the human realm, but full integration of the divine within, where the monad, higher self, and physical self unite, unity, self-unity as one stream of consciousness. You live, let me say that again, because I just stumbled all over that. Here, the monad, the higher self, and physical self unify as one stream of consciousness. This is what's happening for all of us right now. You live from the quantum field of allowance. So you're in the flow. Everything is coming to you. You just have to open to receive it and be in that flow. Co-creating reality through frequencies and intention. Oh, I just saw sparkles all over my paper.
Yes.
Blue sparkles. Anyway, so this is about unity, multidimensional awareness, monadic embodiment, and divine expression. So really that is it in a nutshell. And those 5 evolutionary things cycle through. Like I said, Marina, you all know you go back to, at whatever level you're at, you still spiral through those things as you spiral and spiral
Exactly, because there's always new information that comes in. There's always something new that you learn about yourself, and that is what gets you to the next level. That's what you should be doing, is wanting to be your best authentic self that you can be. You have you have potential that is beyond your imagination. Your job here, right now, at this moment, is to evolve to the point where you can honestly see yourself as that divine manifester, the creator of everything that is in front of me, everything that I see, everything that I am doing. See it in a good, positive way, and share that with those around you. Some people will hear it, some people will see it, some people will have no idea what you're talking about, and that's okay.
That's right.
Okay, right? We are. This is the age of Aquarius. This is the where we are getting in touch with who we are. And yes, as you know, as spiritual beings, as all the things that you were just mentioning, Val, they've gone out of my head. But yeah, realizing that, it's not three parts, it's one part. It's like um, looking at a piece of labradorite. Let me put you. That's a mouthful. Say that. When,
That's really
yeah, when you look at a piece of it that's been cut, and the first thing that you see is the dark color, and it
Yeah.
isn't until you start to move it that you see, oh, there's red in there. Oh, look, there's green in there. There's all these different colors,
Yeah.
and all it takes is a little change in how it is that you view it. So it's not that that stone is strictly black, strictly green, strictly red. It's a combination of all.
Yes.
That we all are a combination of all.
Yes. That is so true. I love that. I love that. And you know, in that unity, in that final fifth segment where you're feeling that unity, where you're looking at everything and knowing those people you're looking at are you, and you're really one, and all the experiences are you bringing it before yourself for an evolutionary reason, for a growth reason. That is why when we open our hearts and allow and appreciate and have gratitude for whatever experience shows up, whether it triggered us or whatever, say, oh man, that is a good one. I got myself on that one. Whatever it is, have some humor involved in it, because it doesn't hurt to get a good chuckle at what you're bringing forth, because sometimes it's
it is. It's funny when certain things are mirrored back to you, and it's like, oh, did I really just say that? I think I did. Ooh. Yeah, I better rethink this. Right? That's again, that's how you learn, that's how you grow, that's how you evolve, that's how you become that beautiful part of the I am that you were meant to be. And imagine if everyone fulfills their full potential. Imagine what's on the other side. Imagine that energy that
I got the impulse to pull some
perfect
affirmation card for us today, and
yes.
see what we've got. Because this energy, I've been hearing a lot from my guides and angels about when I tap in, and from the Akashic Record Masters about 3-Eye Atlas.
Yes.
And you hear different things on YouTube as well. But I have to say, they say it's going to, let's just say the Akashic Record Masters have said it's going to activate us like crazy. It's going to bring a lot of shifts and changes to us.
Yes.
And so in this timing, I thought it would be great to see what, you want.
I knew it was going to be a good one.
Oh, it is a good one. Remembrance. Oh,
Yes.
wow. This is our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully and in this life and with this life. But this is really remembering who you really are,
Yes.
all facets of you and your experience, what you've accumulated in wisdom and knowledge throughout all your time. And then finally, and I got the authority.
Yes.
And that it reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So while you stand in your power, your sovereign power, your authority to be, we were talking about this backstage about
Yes.
being in your power and being in your authority, to be able to say, I have to design my own psychic mediumship way
Yes.
to get, because I connect. That is your sovereignty, your authority. You're wearing the mantle of that power.
Yes.
You're taking the authority. The authority isn't over someone else. It's your authority. Yes. And yet everything, it's just realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So you're never putting authority out over others. You're receptive, you're wise, and you're loving. That is a divine feminine authority.
Yes. Yes.
That is a very powerful distinction there.
Yes. And that is giving yourself permission to do things that resonate with you in a way that feels comfortable to you.
Yes.
Without having to filter it through someone else. You don't
Correct.
need someone else's approval.
Oh my gosh, in so many ways you never do. Oh my gosh, so many areas of our lives we give our power away.
Yes.
In that way. And as you check yourself,
yes,
when this happens, because that is a strand and string of energy.
Yes.
You can rein back in and claim it and put it back into claim it back in to your energy field. This is a real thing, folks.
It is. And it is surprising how smoothly things go. It really is. And I can tell you from personal experience, I spent the first probably half of my life wanting to do things my way, wanting to, there's an order to things, and I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this and this. And every day felt like a struggle. Every day felt like, I have to do this, I have to do that. There was always these shoulds and musts and whatnot. And it wasn't until I got to the point that I thought, you know what? I don't have to. There isn't anyone out there who is the boss of me except me. And I get to decide what I'm going to do. And I would prefer to let spirit lead the way.
And I just had a flash as you were saying that, of being a young adult. You're just leaving home, or you're going off to the big world, university or college or whatever, and suddenly you get to make your own decisions. And that feeling of looking over your shoulder to see if anybody's watching you make a different decision than your parents would have made for you or whatever. It is just learning to stand in that power and be, or even if you've been a wife and your husband always worked and suddenly he's not there anymore, and you have to be the one who makes decisions.
Yes.
That's a big thing, stepping into that mantle of your power. Yeah. We don't realize how much we've given our power away, and that those situations I just mentioned really can be.
That's evolution on speed.
It is. It is. It is such a catalyst. Such a catalyst.
Yes.
And I start a few of your comments, and I'll put them up in a minute, but I just want to say the third and last activation is Cosmic Flower. And that is really it activates our remembrance in the place we call home.
Yes.
And that's what is home. Home isn't the physical home. Home is that sacred space of all that is, that source energy, home, the core from which we pour our magnificence into the world. So that connection with source that we are is what we send out into the world. So that is beautiful. Remembrance, authority, and cosmic flower. So I just want to highlight some of you are saying some fun things.
Yes, absolutely.
And Lady Heather is mentioning, I learned so much from my GSD about nonverbal communication and added that to my healing business. I just want to take that for a moment to say nonverbal communication. It's like epic. If you actually, most of you are so intuitive. People are not saying something, but their facial structure,
Yes,
their way they're turning their body, whatever, you don't need them to say anything.
exactly.
I
Exactly.
mean, you get it just because you read them with the energy, basically.
Yes.
And Ascending Universal Butterfly is saying, if you think about it, how did language come into existence? I mean, who thought of a sound that was a stick?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
But they did it in all these different languages.
Exactly. And isn't it amazing when you think about really how big the world is
Yeah.
and how eons ago there was a group of people over here, and then there was a group of people over here, and there was some over there on that, on that island. And yet, how many of them came up with the same concepts?
It is. You're giving me the chills now. Yes, it's true.
And
That's pretty fascinating. I mean, that is extremely fascinating.
Mhm.
I mean, our cultures are not that different. It
Yes.
doesn't matter where you go.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Exactly. And it's not just a case of, oh well, these people came up with language, but there's those oh, I can't remember what they call them. They're not so much hieroglyphs, but the little
The cuneiform or the
I'm thinking more of like it looks like a little picture frame, and there's stuff inside. The Aztec, they had the same thing, and they had pictures of the serpent and so on, and that meant
their symbols.
is it cuneiform? Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, the Egyptians, they had the same concept. They just put different things in there.
Different symbols for different things, and they stuck them in there, and how they were positioned mean. That's literally how you read it.
Yes.
And I saw one guy talking about it on YouTube about how you read the hieroglyphics, and he literally was saying, this means this. And so when you see this and it's connected to this, this means this. So then this says, I don't remember any of it, but it was fascinating.
Yes, exactly.
So it isn't that hard. It's actually pretty easy once you understand what each symbol meant and you put it together in the little block, then that's how it means something specific. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And then
absolutely.
Lady Heather is saying, Val, I've been getting this message this week with remembering sacred geometry. Well, and these are all sacred geometry.
Yes.
And sacred geometry is a language of energy. It has information in it. It's like, you think of it as a crop circle.
Yes.
I mean, look at crop circles. They are that imagery of geometry.
Totally.
is really saying it's a message. They're messages.
Yep.
Energy, carrying energy. And I mean in many, and so is mathematics of itself. The
Yes.
universe is a mathematical equation. You can almost
Totally. Totally. Yet look, yeah, I mean, y'all know that I like the history, right? But
yeah.
the some of the things that they have recently uncovered, whether it's hidden cities or hidden monuments and whatnot, and how impressed today's scientists are with a civilization from 30,000 years ago that were able to put together this statue that when they examine it, it is absolutely perfect in scale and it mirrors the Fibonacci sequence and all.
Oh.
How did they know to do that without the tools that we have today?
I mean, you got to go to the
Yes,
ETs, and you got to think,
absolutely.
Come on.
Absolutely.
You got to go to our friends who were here, and their pictures are on all the hieroglyphics, or they're everywhere, even in the Mayans or the Aztecs or they're everywhere.
Everywhere. They're everywhere around the world. So it's
around the world, universally.
Yeah, exactly. It's the odds of that happening on their own at the same time.
Astronomical.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, that is definitely tells you something about the higher beings that came and that were here helping us in some way. And tapioca thieveries. I never realized how much my mind is constantly shifting gears until I took Marina's class. See, everyone, I'm telling you, take Marina's classes. Go to Marina's heart-centeredtarot.com and sign up for Achieving Union and some of the others, Changing the Tape or whatever some of them are called, or take all the classes. Take them all. Because you're gonna be happy you did, because you're going to be different at the end.
Yes. Yeah.
So thank you for mentioning that, tapioca thievery.
Yes. Thank you, Karen. That is really kind of you.
Absolutely. And so Ascending Universal Butterfly is asking, do you think we are afraid of yielding our power? It probably could be quite overwhelming for some people. Or have we forgotten? You know what? We don't have to weld our power. You're saying yield your power. Doesn't that mean like giving away?
Yeah.
You probably meant using our power, holding our power, being the authoritarian with our power for ourselves. But authoritarian is not the right word. Yeah. It probably could be quite overwhelming for some because we aren't putting our power out there on someone else. Because that's one of the key components of authority. Yes. Authority is the frequency that reminds us that true authority is power directed and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving within me. I don't put it out on other people. I am walking in my divine sovereign power. I don't wield it on other people. That is the key component that we don't realize. The authority to step into certain situations that you want to create. The authority to begin a YouTube channel. The authority to do an event. The authority to speak on certain subjects. That is you giving you claim the power to be able to create in your world that which you would desire from your heart's desire, higher truth. That is what that is. It shows up in so many different ways, but it's not over someone else.
Exactly. Yeah. The idea of when you have sovereignty over the things that you want, sovereignty over yourself, You take responsibility for your own decisions.
Absolutely.
And sometimes fear will prevent people from doing that because they are afraid of the judgment of others. What happens if I make a wrong decision? Well, if you make a wrong decision, you get an opportunity to do something different the next day.
Absolutely.
Right?
There are no wrong decisions. Let's just say,
No,
if you're not comfortable with your choice today, make a different choice tomorrow. It's pretty
exactly.
simple.
Exactly. And it's part of that ownership of, okay, I have made this decision. I have thought about this decision. This is where your discernment comes in. This is where your past knowledge. This is where your intuition comes in. Those are all things that once you pay attention to, once you put them all together, they absolutely work for you. Now, does that mean you're never going to make a wrong decision? No, it doesn't. I look forward to sometimes making those wrong decisions
Yeah.
because then it's like, okay, what did I learn?
Yeah. Think about
Well, I,
an adventure, right, Marina?
yes,
It's you're exploring
yes,
opportunities or ideas,
yes,
avenues.
yes.
You're on an adventure.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly. There I have been known to do this more than once. I get in my car and I'm going to somewhere where I have been before. I know how I'm going to get there. Today, I'm going to take a different route.
There you go.
Today, I think, what happens if I go down this road? And then what happens if I make a left? And then if I go this far and then I make a right? And it's the excitement of the adventure.
It
You
is.
never know the great things you're going to see along the way that I didn't know that was there. Oh my
You see
gosh,
new things, new perspectives, new
yes,
opportunities. That,
yes,
yes, that you would never have seen had you not gone down that road.
yes, yeah. Take a
So
chance. Take a
now,
chance.
as to the question, it would probably be quite overwhelming for some, or have we forgotten? Yes, I mean, we're kind of enculturated and trained as little children not to have any power. Because our parents, I mean, maybe not in the newer era of kids, but in the generation of
We
probably our
grew up in.
generation and back, it's be seen and not heard, or, you have to be, well, let's just say they don't want to hear your opinion as a little kid. So we never had an opinion. Did they ask us where we wanted to go on the Sunday drive? No, we weren't asked. Did they ask us what we wanted for dinner? Not in my family. My mom cooked what
Yes,
we wanted. But I'm just saying, did they
yeah,
ask us what we thought, what
yeah,
we want? No, they didn't. Or at least mine didn't.
yeah,
We were just there.
yes. Yeah, until we became old enough to be able to express our
Teenage.
own opinion.
Yeah,
And then chances are very good you probably got, well,
yeah,
that's a silly idea. Where'd you come up with that from?
yeah,
This
exactly.
is the way we
Exactly.
do things in this family.
Exactly. From like 14 on, you start to all of a sudden they think you're sassy
Yes,
because, because you have your own ideas
yes,
and you express them. But suddenly that doesn't sit well with anyone that you have your own ideas and thoughts.
yes. Who put that into your head?
Yes,
Who,
exactly.
who have you been hanging out with?
Exactly. Right.
Yes,
Oh, anyway, so all of that happens, and that, so can it be overwhelming for some to all of a sudden, like a housewife? We're going to go back to the idea
yeah,
of a housewife who's now 79 or 80 and she's never worked. And her husband took care of all the bills. Her husband did all the garbage. Her husband took care of everything around the house. He paid all the bills. She never did anything. But I mean, she did do a whole bunch of things. She
yeah,
raised kids and she took care of the inside of the house as a traditional thing. Can she become, can she find herself again, who she is, who she shows up in the world, her own power, her ability to move through life in her sovereignty? That's the overwhelming and maybe bigger picture for a lot of people who are now seeing themselves from a different in a different perspective. You do have to take responsibility.
Yes. And a lot of it depends on is that woman seeing herself as, okay, I have a few things I need to learn, so I better sit down with my banker and find out how this banking stuff works.
Yes.
And I better figure out this, and I better figure out that.
Yes.
Or does she say, oh, I am the victim of circumstance?
Exactly. There's exactly.
You know, it's which avenue do you think is going to ultimately serve her better? The giving up that, you know, poor me. You have to come back and repeat that life until you learn it. So yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, you're looking at something new. That would be like, you know, someone saying to me right now, why don't you learn how to speak Chinese?
Exactly. Oh my God, it's all Greek to you. I mean,
yes,
it's Chinese to you, but you know what I mean? It's totally. It's like that would hurt your brain for a good long time. But if you took little piece and a little piece and a little piece, suddenly you know how to say hello and goodbye.
Yes, exactly. Where's the bathroom?
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah. Do you take Visa?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but it's overwhelming when you look at, oh my God, I have to learn a whole new language. Yes, it's overwhelming. Who wants to do that? But I just want to learn how to have a conversation, how I can walk into a store and say, excuse me, where is the bathroom? Excuse me, do you have a restaurant? May I use this? And then from there, you grow and you grow and you grow. Yeah. And then you look down and you say, look how much I'm having a conversation in Chinese with people from China.
Exactly. So you broke it down to smaller components in the beginning, and it's all growth that you're doing it. I mean, that's fantastic. And I love that. I love everything you just said, Marina. And I like this. Ascending Universal Butterfly says, yes, absolutely, makes so much sense. Marina and Valerie.
¿Dónde es el baño? Sí.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Bathroom, yes.
Yeah.
And
dos cervezas, por favor.
And here is Ascending Universal Butterfly saying, I am going to look into Marina's classes. This will be one of the best things you ever did for yourself. It's like a gift. So thank you for doing that.
Yes.
And Mary Starshine saying, ancient tribes used sundials, not clocks. Better idea, I think. I don't like time change coming this weekend. Makes me nutty. Yeah, there's a lot of thought about stopping time change. That's it throws us off our game in some ways. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
And dolphins communicate with sound, never have anything written down. That is absolutely true. Yes. And they know what the communication is. Absolutely.
Totally.
Yeah. Dolphins are very wise. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. And you know, in I have read when it comes to like orcas, killer whales. They are see that the killer whale is traditionally thought of as the record keeper of the world, that they have.
Absolutely.
And when you see them and how they work together as a pod when they're doing something.
Yes.
Oh, tell me there is no intelligence there.
Oh man, they're so much. They're so brilliant and so smart. Probably smarter than us. But
yes.
on another level, I think they came from another planet, actually.
Yes.
And so yes, Marina takes American Express.
Yes.
Thank you for asking. No problemo.
Yeah. No. No, este mi mucho gusto. Sí.
Yeah. So Well, I think we're getting ready. I think we could wrap this up because I think we had a very stimulating conversation.
Absolutely.
I know I was entertained.
And I was too. And this is, it's absolutely fabulous. Fabulous. I will be, don't forget, later on this evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Come join me on my channel for the Golden Girls. I'll be hosting this week's show.
Perfect.
So Sherry, Cleo, excuse me, myself and Judy.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have to, look up a few things on what we're going to talk about. We're so spoiled for choice now. It's
I mean, there's yes, it's like you don't have to like dig to find something to talk about.
No, it's like, remember when the news was 1 or 2 headlines and then the other 25 minutes was filler? No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Not anymore. You might run out of time covering all the topics.
Yes.
There's a lot of grist for the mill.
Exactly.
I just want to thank my beautiful co-host Marina for all the beautiful insights and contribution to this show today. And also, don't forget to go to Heart Centered Tarot, like and subscribe. Go to marinasheartcenteredtarot.com and sign up for classes. Go to dragonflycrystals.store, sign up for psychic mediumship and meditation. There's still time, and meditation isn't boring. You talk to your guides and angels, you'll do it in class.
Absolutely. Book yourself an Akashic reading. Get an Akashic reading so that you have some idea of what is coming up for you. That way you can be prepared. And there's likely not to be too many surprises where you can say, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I figured, thank you.
Well,
I knew that was coming, I'm prepared.
Same for Marina's readings, because you will really want to know what your future is in 2026 so you can hit the ground running, so you can see the energies that are coming forward for you. So I highly recommend Marina for that. And all of you, thank you for joining us. We know you could be anywhere, and we appreciate it that you were here with us during this this hour. And so don't forget to watch Marina tonight. So we'll see you all later. We love you guys. Bye.
Hasta luego.
Oh, it'll be on Marina's channel.
Yes.
Next episode 150. 150. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Ooh. I almost hit. I was just going to leave the stream running, folks. And I was just going to go.
And I was going to sit here. Yeah.